Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hougland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesson Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Flag Family Media.
Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game.
And good evening, everybody. Randy Peterson here from Tioga, North Dakota on GameDay Media. We're privileged to be fieldside tonight for the 2023 Tioga Homecoming game this evening between the Divide County Maroons and the Tioga Pirates. My color analyst tonight, native out of Divide County himself, Dallas Hansen. And Dallas, both of these teams are struggling a little bit, so to speak. Yeah. Divide County still looking for their first win of the season. The Pirates with one win on the season so far. So this is going to be a competitive match.
Yeah, it really is. And talking with both coaches a little bit today, Nate Nelson's big word was momentum. We need a lot of momentum to start off the game with a young team, not any experience really on the front line offensively and defensively. If they can get a little momentum, like you said, it should be a good game, but time will tell. When
I look at the starting lineups of the Divide County Maroons, that Bob Brown, the longtime coach up at Divide County, he sent down, he's got like 4 sophomores that are starting for him tonight and 1 freshman. So, yeah. It's kind of a rebuilding year, kind of unfamiliar territory for the Maroons right now at this point of the season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Coach Bob Brown, fantastic coach, definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. Nate Nelson, also a great coach. This is very unfamiliar territory, but it's making them kind of, in their older age, find new ways to become initiative and finding those players that can play. And it's easy to play when you're winning. You find out who really wants to play when you're losing.
And there's no doubt in my mind that these two coaches, with all the experience that they have, they're going to right the ship at some point in the season, and maybe it'll start tonight with the win against the Pirates here at Homecoming, trying to, so to speak, upset the Pirates tonight. And kind of sending the Pirates home on homecoming night with a bad taste in their mouth. But, you know, the Pirates on the other side of the scorebook have played some pretty good games. They kind of blew out the TGU Titans 60-6 a couple weeks ago, and then last week they went up and visited Mr. Walker Broughton and the Sioux up there at West Hope Newburgh, and I mean it was a race, and Walker Broughton won.
Nobody really beats him much. Yeah, he's a very talented player.
There's a reason that they're ranked in the top 5 of the 9-man poll. That's for sure. You're listening to Game Day Media, Tioga 2023 Homecoming. When we come back, we'll have our Continental Resources coaches' comments. It'll be co-head coach Nate Nelson of the Divide County Maroons after this 2-minute timeout.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our Acute Stroke Ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
And welcome back into Game Day Media. And as we come back to the NCC Sports Desk, welcome to our Continental Resources Coaches Comments here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have co-head coach Nate Nelson of the Divide County Maroons to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening with the Tioga Pirates this evening. And first of all, Coach, thanks again for making yourself available for our Continental Resources Coaches Comments.
No problem. Glad to be on the show. Glad you guys are covering the game for us.
At this point in the season, the Maroons are still looking for your first win of the season. Last week, the Bombers from Lewis and Clark Berthold defeated your Maroons 50-14. Any takeaways from that game, Coach?
Yeah, we really struggled last week, both offensively and defensively. You know, Berthold is a difficult team to prepare for on defense because they do a lot of motion and they do a lot of movement with their offensive line. It was kind of hard for us to hold up versus that. And offensively, we didn't have much luck sustaining drives and turning it over and just doing things you can't do if you're going to win football games. So we looked at that game, looked at the tape, and now we're moving forward, looking forward to the second half of the season.
As I look at your year-to-date stats, it appears that Ben Johnson's having a pretty good year offensively for the Maroons as he leads the teams with 333 yards of rushing and averages just over 7 yards per carry. And from the game that I saw him play against the Sioux up at West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn, if he can get open, there isn't too many players that can run him down, Coach. Pretty quick football player for you there.
Yeah, definitely. Ben Johnson's got a lot of speed. You know, he's a track guy. He was right up there in the 100-meter dash last year within the region. So he's a kid that can really run, and getting him the ball, getting him in space, whether it's on, in the running game and the passing game or on a kick return is definitely big, because he does have the speed to take it the distance when he gets in the open field.
The Maroons will be looking to beat the Tioga Pirates in a rivalry game between the two schools, and Tioga's only got one win on the season, and it's homecoming this evening for the Pirates. What do you feel will be the key factor tonight as the Maroons look to shut down the Pirates and bring home a win tonight, Coach?
Well, yeah, we got to play a clean football game. We've been plagued by some turnovers and penalties, and those are just drive killers for us on offense. So sustaining drives is going to be important. Being able to put 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 plays back to back together can go a long ways towards helping us win. Defensively, we're going to be undersized quite a bit. We just don't have a lot of size this year, and Tioga's got some big guys on the line. They got some big physical blockers, so making sure we can get off the field and maybe get them in a long yardage situation would be ideal to helping us out defensively. But yeah, we're gonna have our hands full definitely with the Pirates tonight.
Well, Coach Nelson, thanks for taking time to talk with us tonight, and good luck. And you've been listening to the Divide County co-head coach, Nate Nelson, of the Divide County Maroons here on our Continental Resources Coaches Comments. We'll be back with more of the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from the NCC Sports Desk after a few words from some of our great sponsors.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
And welcome back to GameDay Media. And again from our NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to the Continental Resources Coaches Comments here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Tim Schaefer of the Tioga Pirates with me to talk about their upcoming homecoming game this evening with the Divide County Maroons. And thanks again, Coach Schaefer, for making yourself available here on our Coaches Comments pregame show.
Thanks for having me, Randy. I appreciate it.
After defeating the TGU Titans 2 weeks ago in Tioga by a score of 60-6, the Pirates traveled up to West Hope to take on the number 5 ranked West Hope Newburgh Glenburn Sioux in 9-man football. And although the Pirates were able to post 20 points on the board, the Sioux were able to put up 54 points to defeat the Pirates that night. And any takeaways from that game, Coach?
Well, I mean, West Hope, there's a reason why they're ranked in state. They got a nice team. We just had a tough time competing with them that night. Didn't play our best game, but hats off to West Hope. They played a really good game. Quarterback's tough. I mean, he played a heck of a game, and he was throwing the ball all over the place on us, and they control the line of scrimmage on us. That's something we got to work on this week. I know that.
This week in Tioga has been homecoming week with a lot of festivities taking place at the school, and the week caps off with the football game this evening between the Divide County Maroons and the Tioga Pirates. Divide is still looking for their first win of the season, and over the years, I can't recall that ever happening. What will the game plan include tonight to allow the Pirates to be able to put a win in the win column tonight in the homecoming match tonight?
I think probably both of us, are looking at who's going to control the line of scrimmage, because they like to run the ball and take their opportunities in throwing, but they're going to want to run the ball and control the line of scrimmage, and we do too. We want to control that line of scrimmage. I think whoever can control the line of scrimmage offensively and defensively will win this game. That's going to be the biggest key, is those guys up front today. And then turnovers and penalties. If we can limit those, we'll be just fine. That's a big thing for us too. When we have a lot of penalties and mistakes, we don't fare well in our games right now. So those are 3 things I'm looking for: controlling that line of scrimmage, penalties, and turnovers.
And at this point in the season, as you enter the 6th game of the season, are there any injuries that are hampering the Pirates for tonight's game, Coach?
No, we got everybody suited up. You know, we got a few bangs and bruises this time of the year that a couple kids we have to watch, but everyone will be playing tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Well, best of luck to the Tioga Pirates tonight, Coach. You've been listening to our Continental Resources coach's comments with head coach Tim Schaefer of the Tioga Pirates, and we'll be back with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show after a few words from our great sponsors.
And as we come back here to Game Day Media from Tioga Homecoming 2023, we have more than a game with Ava Wallin, the Tioga High School golfer that has qualified for the state golf tournament. And from what I understand, Ava, you're leaving on Saturday, get a practice round in, and you tee it up on Monday, right, at 10 o'clock. First one off the blocks, right?
Yeah. I'm excited because I get to golf with the first person, like the top person.
And where's that top person from?
I think Kindred.
Okay. So you're going to be leading the way.
Yeah.
Teeing off first with the top-ranked golfer in Class B in North Dakota, right?
Yeah.
And so let me ask you this, Ava. What year are you in school?
Sophomore.
You're a sophomore. Had to stop and think there a little bit. So which side of the golf clubs do you swing from?
Left side.
You're a left-handed golfer, which is a little bit different. There's not that many of them, right? But you've found the niche and you've found the love of golf. How did you find the love of golf?
Just my dad playing golf and me just riding in the cart with him and wanting to drive it so much. And he always had little clubs for me to use, and it was just.
So you had a lot of quality dad-daughter time, right, with your dad, Jeremy, and that's great. You know, golfing is a sport that you can play your entire lifetime. It doesn't end when you graduate from high school, and, you know, a lot of people play golf, and it's always going to be kind of fun for you. I know you're kind of a bogey golfer. Is that what you told me off camera? Yeah. So, you bogey most of the holes, every once in a while throw in a par and a birdie and things like that. Ever had an eagle in your life?
I'm not sure. Probably.
So I know that in the regions, where did you place in regions to allow you to qualify for the state tournament?
I got third place.
And third place. And where was that golf tournament held?
That was in DLB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down in DLB, and you took third.
Yeah.
And who was two ahead of you in our region? Do you know their names?
I think it was Layla Christensen and I forgot what the other one was. Okay.
And so, we're excited to have you on the headset, Ava, and we want to wish you all the best as you go to the state tournament. Is this your first state tournament?
No, this is my second year.
This is your second tournament, and you're a sophomore this year. You qualified as a freshman.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite an honor, isn't it?
Yeah, I was super excited last year, and then I cried after because I was so emotional.
Yeah. So how many members of your team are on the team? I mean, you only had 4 golfers on this year's team, right? Who were they?
It was Jalen, Sarah, and Billy, and me.
And yourself. And you were the one that qualified for the state tournament this year. Well, congratulations. We want to wish you all the best as you take off for the state golf tournament. And best of luck from the eastern part of the state from GameDay Media.
Thank you.
And with that, we're going to send it back to the studio for a quick 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll honor the United States of America with the singing and playing of our national anthem.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at HauglandInsuranceServices.com.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
And as we come back to Tioga, North Dakota here on Game Day Media, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Dallas Hansen this evening for the Tioga Pirates 2023 homecoming game against the Divide County Maroons, longtime rivalry. Both of these teams a little bit down this year, so to speak, for the first half of the season. Looking to right the ship tonight. One of them is going to come away with a win. Maybe Divide County with their first win. Maybe Tioga with their second win, Dallas.
Yeah, 100%. And Divide County going to go with a different quarterback tonight. Peyton Hanisch, the senior, going to take over the reins under center. And also talking a little bit with Coach Nelson and Coach Brown. They're looking for Stockton Nelson to get a couple carries out of the backfield, and along with Peyton Costa. Peyton, last time we did media coverage of the Divide County Maroons against West Hope Newburgh, he had a really nice game.
Yeah.
So, and he's a younger kid, so get him some reps early, get him a little going, and we'll see where we're at.
A lot of new kids and a lot of new faces playing different positions for both teams this year that especially on, I know Tioga a little bit more than Divide. You know Divide more than Tioga, but, Casey Odegaard stepping in from a wide receiver position to take over as quarterback, and he's adjusted well, I think, and, he's had a few interceptions, but he's had some completions as well. And on the Divide County side, who's stepping up?
Well, you look like the Hanisch kid. He's kind of the true senior leader. He's one of those kids where he just plays with 100% heart and just got that motor that really goes. And also talking a little bit about Stockton Nelson, he's going to play that middle linebacker position. Hopefully make some plays out of there. He leads the team in tackles so far and plays really hard on both sides of the ball. But like we said, with both teams, the Odegaard kid, I coached against him in basketball. He's one of the best athletes in the region. So we got to Divide County's got to contain him and keep it rolling defensively.
As we get ready for the start of our contest tonight, we're going to step aside, send it back to the studio for this quick timeout, and we'll come back after a few words from some of our great sponsors.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
And as we come back here to Tioga, North Dakota on Game Day Media, it's Class B 9-man football between the Divide County Maroons, the visitors on the scoreboard. I don't know why I can't say that. I'll trip over my tongue every time I say that. The visitors on the scoreboard, the Divide County Maroons, their opponent tonight, the homecoming team tonight, the Tioga Pirates, and it's time now for our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup. And for the Divide County Maroons, they're a very young team. They'll go this way with head coach Bob Brown and Nathan Nelson. A lot of experience in those two coaches, and they're coaching these Divide County Maroons up. At left end will be a freshman wearing number 43 tonight, Cole Artman. At the left guard tonight is a junior wearing number 74, that's Dean Crocius. At the center position tonight, he's senior, one of three seniors starting tonight on the offensive side of the ball. Number 62 is Zach Vignes. The right guard is a sophomore wearing number 72, that's Gavin Nygaard. The right end is another sophomore wearing number 70, Maverick Wolf. The fullback tonight is a sophomore wearing number 44, that's Stockton Nelson. One of two running backs is a sophomore wearing number 27, Peyton Costed. The other one is a speedster. He's a senior wearing number 34, Ben Johnson. And your quarterback tonight for the Divide County Maroons, a senior wearing number 17, Peyton Hanisch. The Divide County Maroons looking for their first win of the season here tonight in Tioga. And starting for the offensive side of the scoreboard, the Tioga Pirates. We'll wait a little bit before we do that, as the PA announcer here in Tioga is just announcing the Divide County Maroons as they're meeting at midfield. And haven't found out who our officials are yet tonight. Just did. Matt Liebel is our referee. Kevin Hovey is our umpire. Mike Berg is the linesman. Lucas Natwick is our line judge. And Brian Field is our back judge tonight. Kevin Hovey, a Tioga native, played in a homecoming game himself not too long ago.
The old Hovey boy is a name well known around here.
That's for sure. The offensive starting lineup for the Tioga Pirates coming into this game with a 1-4 record. They'll go at center. It'll be Brody Rasmussen. At guard, it'll be Benjamin Smith and Ashton Weathersby. At the tight end position, Tanner Skaliski gets the nod tonight as the tight end. At wide receiver tonight, a speedster, Hunter Davis. Running backs tonight, the Loveridge brothers, Ethan and Uric Loveridge, running backs for the Tioga Pirates. Another running back is another quick one. That's Dominic Fosberg. And the quarterback tonight is Casey Odegaard. So again, for the head coach, Tim Schaefer of the Tioga Pirates, he's assisted by longtime assistant coach Brody Odegaard. Assisting those guys are Jay Slalom and Tyler Schwartz. And again, for the Divide County Maroons, their co-head coaches are Nate Nelson and Bob Brown. They're assisted by Dylan Loper, Derek Nordstog, and Logan Oswald. And we're about ready for kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, football's in the air. It's one of those nice fall nights. The rain's holding off a little bit, but we got two arch rivals, whether it's football, basketball, heck, even track, Randy. These two don't like each other, and it's going to be a fun night. I'm looking forward to it.
As the Pirates are getting introduced, the Divide County Maroons are wearing their white jerseys with maroon pants. The Pirates wearing their blue uniforms tonight, blue everything. Blue helmets, blue jerseys with gold
color
trim.
Rush.
Yeah, color rush. And so we're about ready to kick off. This opening kickoff will be brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray, North Dakota, with offices in Williston. A speech pathology provider, Heidi Barman, your speech pathologist, and her crew over at Northwest Therapy Services, providing our opening kickoff here tonight. Good crowd on hand tonight here in Tioga as the grandstands, the new grandstands, are starting to fill up with both Divide County fans as well as Tioga Pirate fans, and a great upgrade there that they've done here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Yeah, this is amazing. This press box they've done is top-notch. Really good job by the Tioga community.
And back deep for the Divide County Maroons will be Peyton Hanisch and the speedster Ben Johnson. Probably want to kick it away from him.
Yeah.
As the Pirates apparently have won the toss and have elected to defer to the second half, and so the special teams kickoff team will be coming onto the field. Jay Slalom, the special teams coach for the Tioga Pirates, giving final instructions to his 9 guys that he's going to put on the line tonight. To kick off, Brody Odegaard will tee it up, and he'll try to get his foot into it. But if I were him, I'd kick it away from number 34. We'll see. There's certain kids you don't want to kick it to, and that's one of them in Northwest North Dakota for sure. He's a track athlete.
Yep.
Ben Johnson qualified in the
100-meter dash,
Yeah.
200. He's a fast athlete and fast kid. And that last game we did in West Home Newburgh, he returned one.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're about ready to go here. As the officials have said, let's play football. Matt Liebel, our white hat tonight, Casey Odegaard puts the tee on the 40-yard line. We're ready to go. There's the kick. Like that, they do kick it away from Johnson. It's going to be picked up there by number 27. Good pursuit there by number 3. That is Prinz Bernius with the tackle. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Divide County Maroons.
Yeah, you can't drop much better than that than a form tackle. Prinz just doing a great job wrapping him up and showing Costa that, hey, there's nowhere to go other than the ground, and that's exactly what he did.
So the unconventional huddle that the Maroons have showed for the last number of years, ever since I've been calling radio, they have lined up and look at their sidelines for the play as Hanisch under center for the Divide County Maroons. Costed's in motion, gets the ball pitched back to him, gets past the line of scrimmage, now past the line again where he's finally brought down, not before he picks up a first down. That tackle made by number 21, Uric Loveridge.
Just goes to show what Coach Nate Nelson was talking about earlier on a phone call. We need to build momentum early, build it by running the football, trying to get our offensive line in touch with the game early, and they're going to give it to Costed early and often, and that's exactly what he did. That guard, Vignes, did a great job pulling and hitting that linebacker, allowing Costed to hit a seam.
Ball sitting at the 39-yard line of the Divide County Maroons side of the football field as they come up under center again. This time they got a man in motion. That's Johnson. He gets the pitch back, and he gets around the corner.
Ooh.
And watch out. Watch out. He's finally brought down there by number 65, Brody Rasmussen, but he goes from the 39 all the way inside of Pirate territory down to the 31.
Brody Rasmussen, who plays center also, Randy, did a great job of angling out to catch the speedster Johnson and didn't give up on the play, so kudos to him because that easily could have went for 6 points, but Rasmussen showing some hustle and definitely getting some hustle points from Coach Schaefer.
That's a 26-yard gain for Ben Johnson. You got to be careful about him. First 2 carries of the game have resulted in 44 yards of rushing. Pirates haven't stopped him yet. Hanisch calling out the signals. Costed in motion. Here's a ball, quick hitter right up the middle, handed off to Stockton Nelson. Nelson, no gain on that last play.
Divide County going with that midline veer offense per usual. Bob Brown got that from Georgia Tech. But Stockton Nelson, no room, no dice. Tioga doing a good job of wrapping him up.
Second down and 10 as the ball sitting at the Pirate 35-yard line. As we got 4 coaches on the Divide County side with hand signals. Which one are they looking at?
I don't know. I can't say. We're in Tioga.
Here's the ball pitched back again to Johnson, and this time the Pirates have good pursuit.
Nowhere to go, and who other than Odegaard to be the first one to sniff out that halfback toss to the left, and did a great job getting by the blockers and just grabbing Johnson up and forcing him to the ground.
That's a loss of 4 for Ben Johnson on that last carry. Brings up a third down and 14 as the ball sits at the Pirate 39-yard line.
These third down and longs, Randy, have kind of been the Achilles heel for Divide County this year. They don't want to find themselves too much in this game doing this, so we'll be interested to see what they call.
Costed in motion, inside handoff to Johnson. Johnson gets around the first one. The second one, his tackle is made there by number 16 for the Pirates. That's Bowden Iverson with the tackle.
Giving it back to Johnson. Hopefully he can make something out of nothing. We've got 4th and 9. So with Peyton Hanisch now under center, doesn't throw the ball too terribly much, but look for that tight end release that they usually do a lot of, and Stockton Nelson kind of maybe an outside curl.
4th down and 9. Looks like the Maroons are going to try to go for it, kind of in that mid area where you can't punt it. And got to go for it. Here's Peyton Hanisch. Brooks like a broken play, and a great pursuit there as Hanisch run into trouble, dropped for a loss all the way back to the 45. So an 11-yard loss for Peyton Hanisch. But because of the turnover on downs, the Pirates will have their first opportunity at running the football.
Great job by Tioga, kind of running that blitz, if you will, bringing 5 guys. Divide County offensive line a little confused there, let a few guys slip by to get the sack on Hanisch. Hanisch had nowhere to go, so Tioga football.
First down and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Pirates. Here is Dominic Fosborg putting his head down before he's gang tackled by the Maroons. It'll be a 4-yard gain by Fosborg.
Hunter Davis on that play was kind of a leading blocker out there and just threw Maverick Wolf to the ground, and he was about 9 yards away from the ball. So it's physical. Just like we talked about earlier, Randy, it's a rivalry. They're definitely doing that the first couple series here.
Drew Davis brings the play in from the near sideline for head coach Tim Schaefer. 9:07 to go here in the first quarter. Just underway, no score on the scoreboard yet. Here's a snap. The ball's handed off to Yerk Loveridge. Loveridge puts his head down before he picks up close to the sticks. It'll be about a 5-yard gain for Yerk Loveridge. It's not going to be enough for a first down, but they're awfully close.
Really, really, really nice run by Yerk there to kind of make sure he shifted away from a few guys. Divide County had him wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage, but he's able to get away from a few guys and make his way to make it 3rd and short.
Inside of Maroon territory, now the ball resting at the 47-yard line. It's 3rd down and 1. There's a snap. Quick hitter. And Ethan Loveridge, Yerk's older brother, is going to pick up 5, and that'll be a Pirate first down.
Ethan Loveridge getting his Hunter Lemke on there at the fullback position, just bullying through guys, a little bully ball here in Tioga early, and he pick up the first down for the Pirates. But nice run, good play calling here from Coach Schaefer, trying to get a little rhythm here for his Pirate football team, and they're definitely getting that as they march down the field.
First down and 10. That is a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota. As the ball sitting at the 41-yard line, Odegaard barking out the signals, pitches it back to Loveridge. Loveridge with a head of steam, zigzagging all around, and he gets past the line again. He goes from the 41 for a big gain before he's run out of bounds.
Loveridge is running the ball extremely well tonight. His vision is right on point, exactly seeing those angles to go in those run lanes. Tioga offensive line doing a great job pushing Divide County back 2 to 3 yards before the ball's even handed off. So great job by the Tioga Pirates. Divide County needs to become a little more aggressive. Hey, this is a football game here. We're not just going to lie down and do it, so we got to go after them a little bit.
20-yard line. They're in the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone for Odegaard, now in shotgun formation. 3 backs behind him. Odegaard going to take it himself. Evades the first tackler, takes a couple with him. He's still on his feet. He goes past the 15 all the way down to about the 14, so a 6-yard gain. And that was 5 yards after the initial hit.
Great job by Odegaard to keep rolling. I think 6 or 7 Divide County defenders had him, but he just kept those legs churning and picked up some big yards. He's a strong kid, Randy.
He's got a good nose for the football. He's got a good nose for the baseball, knows where the basketball hoop is at, and all-around athlete. Very good athlete for the Tioga Pirates. Coming in to play quarterback this year, taking over for longtime quarterback Joel Holman. And here's Yerk Loveridge going around that left side again. This time, Divide County Maroons going to stop him for little or no gain. We'll give him 1 on that last carry, on his 3rd carry. Loveridge now with 27 yards on 3 carries.
We talked a little bit in the pregame about Stockton Nelson playing that middle linebacker position, and Coach Nate Nelson being the defensive coordinator for the Maroons, telling Stockton, hey, the defense goes through you. I'm going to throw all the play calls through you. If we're going to make plays, it's going to be up to you, and that's what he did there. Met Loveridge and forced him at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 4, 6:44 remaining here in quarter number 1. Glad you've joined us here on Game Day Media as they hand the ball off to Dominic Fosberg. Switches football in the different hands. Can he get to the corner?
Oh!
Touchdown, Dominic Fosberg. From 14 yards out, Dominic Fosberg puts the Pirates on the board with a 14-yard touchdown run for the Tioga Pirates.
What a run, what great vision, just an excellent job. The fireworks are going off here in Tioga. It's like the 4th of July. What a great run, though, and to put Tioga up early. And Randy, that was a pretty impressive drive, I got to say.
Didn't throw the ball one time and didn't need to.
Yeah, 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
14-yard touchdown run by Dominic Fosberg. Puts the Pirates on the board at the 6:31 mark. Pirates with a 6-0 lead as they set up to go for 2. Our cameraman James getting all the action. Here's Odegaard again, and Odegaard's going to walk into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 6:31 remaining, the Pirates score in their first possession of the game. They take a Tioga Medical Center scoreboard by a score of 8-0 against the Divide County Maroons. We'll step aside, come back after this St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
As we come back out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Tioga Pirates score at the 6:31 mark of the first quarter. They rushed the ball 7 times for a total of 56 yards, culminating with a 14-yard touchdown run by Dominic Fosberg.
Tioga did a great job of forcing the defensive line back every time. They've really found a weak spot at Divide County's there on that right side of the line. Divide County struggling with their pursuit a little bit early here, so hopefully they can gather themselves up and try better on that next defensive possession.
Costed and Ben Johnson standing at about their own 17-yard line as Odegaard going to kick it away. This time Costed's going to try to pick it up. It goes through his arms, picked up at the 10-yard line.
Go.
Peyton Costed coming near the near sidelines before he's brought down there by number 24 for the Tioga Pirates. I believe that is number 24 is
Davis.
Hunter Davis.
He's a beast.
He is a football player.
He's everywhere on the field, offensively, defensively, and he's just such an aggressive guy. And we were talking about the Hovey family earlier. It reminds me a lot of Jason Hovey, how he played. He was aggressive too. But, yeah, Hunter Davis playing well early for the Pirates.
First down and 10 for the Divide County Maroons. 6:24 remaining here in the first quarter. Pirates playing 5 up front. I don't know, they're going to run the ball. Stockton Nelson with the handoff is going to pick up 2.
Peyton must have little butterflies here early. Kind of fumbled that snap a little bit, able to get it to Stockton Nelson. But if you're a Divide County Maroon and Divide County Maroon fan, calm down. Okay, Tioga just scored. Relax a little bit. Gather yourselves. And I get it, we're a young team, but you got to grow up fast here if you want to stay in this ball game.
Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Costed is in motion. And there is the handoff again. I believe that actually is a quarterback keeper. And he's going to pick up 3 on that last gain for Peyton Hanish, his second carry. Still in negative territory, but it brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Maroons.
Yeah, Coach Brown sticking with that midline veer right there. Peyton gave up the midline and took the veer and went a little outside of that guard there and tried to pick up a couple yards, which he can. But back again, hey, this is a manageable 3rd down for Divide County, so this is where they want to be, and if they can get a couple more plays like this, they'll be right in the game.
Hanish under center. Costed is in motion, hands the ball off to Stockton Nelson. He's brought down short of the line again, picks up about 3 on that last carry for Divide County, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 2 as the ball sits right at the Maroon 40-yard line.
4th down and 2. Coach Bob Brown looks like he's going for it. Expect a hard count here, Randy.
Yep.
Expect maybe a Peyton Hanish quarterback sneak. We could see something here, but I would expect a hard count for sure.
And you know, Casey, Brody Odegaard, the defensive coach, say, don't jump, don't jump. And I don't know if there's an audible being called right now, but Peyton Hanish looks over to his coach. And Peyton Hanish
didn't get it.
Is going to be denied. He is going to be short. He'll pick up 1. He needed 2. And with that, it'll be a turnover on downs as the Pirates hold here on 2023 Homecoming. They'll have their second possession. That'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tioga Pirates.
Defensively, Tioga did a great job, showed great effort there to surge forward. Great obedience there also not to jump on that hard count. Peyton Hanish looked around, called an audible, called his own number, went with the quarterback sneak, fell about a yard short, but not the best start offensively for Divide County here.
Pirates start out on the Maroon 41-yard line of their second possession of the game. 4:32 remaining here in quarter number 1. There's a handoff again to Dominic Fosberg, the little quick running back. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on that last carry.
Maverick Wolf there for Divide County playing defensive tackle. Talked about him a little bit pregame. He did a nice job there getting off the block, but Tioga's got all these shifty running backs here in the backfield, Randy. They're doing a nice job early on.
Yeah, and Fosberg, he'll outrun you. I mean, probably the only one who'll catch him is Ben Johnson, but Here's Yerk Loveridge, and I don't know if anybody's going to catch him as he goes past the line of game, goes all the way down, gets the first down. That's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down as he goes from the that's another Pirate first down. That's a gain of about 10 yards for Yerk Loveridge, and another Prairie Home Furnishings first down as they place the ball at the 27-yard line.
The offensive line for the Tioga Pirates probably going to get player of the game so far. I mean, they're opening up those lanes huge. Absolutely phenomenal job so far by that Pirate offensive line.
That was one of the things that head coach Nate Nelson talked about in our pregame show. He was concerned about the physicality for the Pirates up front as Casey Odegaard tried to find Hunter Davis in the end zone. That pass attempt falls to the turf and stops the clock as Davis unable to come up with the reception. A little bit overthrown. Stops the clock with 3:34 remaining. The ball still sitting at the 27-yard line. Second down and 10 for the Pirates.
Good recognition there by Peyton Hanisch to see Davis kind of leak out from that tight end spot to pick him up as that safety and play the best defense he could to bring up a second down.
3:34. Clock is stopped here in the first quarter. Pirates with an 8-0 lead on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's a pitch back to Fosberg. Fosberg running out of daylight. Here comes a penalty flag, and great pursuit by the Divide County Maroons.
Yeah, Hayden Smithberg doing a great job defensively on that defensive end to shed a block, and he had him wrapped up, missed him, the kid got away, and then Hayden picked him up again. So pursuit there was on point for Divide County.
That penalty is going to be called against the Pirates. We'll see if the Maroons will accept it. They had a pretty good play there. They dropped Fosberg for a loss of about 5 yards. And it is going to be a spot foul, 10-yard penalty. So first penalty of the game goes against the Tioga Pirates.
Oh, they're going to decline it.
Are they declining it? Okay.
Yep.
Well, they're going to take the play. So that was a loss of 6 by Fosberg. So that brings up third down and 16.
This is a huge play here for both sides of the ball here early on in this game.
Actually, it's a loss of 5. Third down and 15. High snap. Odegaard looks to throw the ball. He's got an open receiver out in the flat, but he can't connect up with him as the ball falls incomplete. It was intended for Yerk Loveridge, and that'll stop the clock with 3:22 remaining here in the first quarter.
Coach Odegaard having a few words for his son there, asking him, hey, man, just put it on him right there between the numbers. But Divide County playing that bend, don't break style defense. Fourth and long here. Look for the Davis kid, I would say, Randy, to maybe make a play here. He's a fantastic receiver, watching a few games last year, JV, where he absolutely dominated JV games. So we'll see what we got here.
Davis split out wide to the right side. Got trips on the left side. Odegaard in shotgun. Here is a penalty flag. That might be against the Pirates. Illegal procedure.
I thought that was Divide County for sure. Okay.
5-yard penalty sets them back 5 more. It'll be fourth down and 21 as number 18, Gunnar Moberg, checks into the game for the Tioga Pirates, relays the play on to his quarterback, Casey Odegaard. They come up in shotgun formation as Ethan Loveridge flanks Odegaard's left side. Receivers 2 on each side. Odegaard drops back, looks over the middle, and falls incomplete. And that stops the clock with 3:15, and for the Maroons hold on that last pass attempt that falls incomplete.
Boy, Davis got free there, just did a swim move on Ben Johnson and was wide open on the post route. I don't know if the ball's a little slippery down there, Randy, or what, but Odegaard had him, and he just missed him. That was 6 points written all over it. Davis doing a nice job on his route. Fantastic job off the line of scrimmage. Johnson tried to jam him up there, but Tioga not able to capitalize, and Divide County takes over.
So far, 10 plays for the Divide County Maroons, all on the ground with a total of 43 yards. Here's another running play, and great job up front by the Tioga Pirates. Who's coming up off the bottom of the pile?
I think that's Nelson.
Stockton Nelson, the ball carrier?
Yep.
All right, he goes for 0.
Benjamin Smith for Tioga, blowing that play up Warren Snap style. Absolutely doing a great job. He got right through and just hit Stockton. And Divide County was lucky not to fumble that. He was in there just as soon as Peyton handed off to Stockton there.
I heard Primetime going to pick up Warren Sapp next year.
Me too. Hey, Randy, let's go do some games down there next year.
Here's Ben Johnson, still on his feet, crosses the line of scrimmage. he's going to pick up about 5 yards on that last carry.
Randy, it seems like early on in this game, Divide County's had a few plays just like that last one where they could almost break it to go 60, but the last Tioga defender always grabs them, and it's just that's got to be frustrating for this young Divide County team. Hey, we did everything right, but like we talked about, momentum. Keep it going, keep building off this, and defensively, Tioga finds themselves another 3rd and 6.
Clock is running, just under 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down and a long 6 for the Maroons. Ooh. Here's a pitch back to Ben Johnson. Odegaard coming up from his defensive back position and puts a lick on him.
Wow, that was a heck of a hit. Almost looked like a little confusion there for the Maroons on what play they were doing, and Johnson got the toss last second, but nonetheless a fantastic hit, Randy, down there on the field.
Johnson's going to know what number 9 is.
Yeah, Odegaard can do it both offensively and defensively.
Boy, he come up quick that time. He must have knew the play. Was he in the huddle on that line up on the huddle there? He knew what was coming and put a lick on Johnson. Here's the punt. And they get it away.
They get it blocked?
It might have been tipped at the line. The ball hits at the 45, and it's going to be down at the 44-yard line. So good field position for the Tioga Pirates as they start their 3rd offensive possession. This gives us a timeout, or gives us a chance to thank Bravera Bank over at Stanley, North Dakota, proud sponsor of the Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customers, forge new paths and achieve your financial goals. We also want to thank Larson Vossen Farmers Union Insurance Agency, located in Crosby, North Dakota. They sell farm, crop, ranch, auto, home, commercial, and health insurance. Contact Chell or Robbie at 965-6335 today.
Wow.
Ethan,
was he down?
He went down. He tripped, but I think once you're down, aren't you? I'm not sure. But in any case, it's enough for a Prairie Home Furnishings first down.
The fans get into it a little bit here, trying to back their Pirates. But, yeah, a great run there to keep his legs churning. And
how many yards was that?
I think 12.
12 yards for Ethan Loveridge. Ethan getting a chance to play some football.
Doing a great job.
Had some major knee issues in his senior year, part of the homecoming royalty here. Uric Loveridge, his younger brother, is tiptoeing through the line. He's going to pick up another gain, still on his feet. He's going to be close to the line of gain. Let's see where they spot the ball. Looks like it may warrant maybe it's going to be a 9-yard gain for Uric Loveridge, 9.5.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing that all game. He's so small and shifty that he's able to get behind that big offensive line for Tioga and just find his way to the first down marker. But we got a 2nd and short here.
Averaging 9.2 yards per carry for Uric Loveridge so far here in the first quarter. Here is Fosberg again, going east to west. Or north to south. He needs to go east to west, but he's going to pick up enough for a first down. That'll stop the clock with 2.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's about a 5-yard gain for Dominic Fosberg on his 5th carry. That's his 21st yard of the game, and they're moving the chains again. That's another Prairie Home Furnishings first down. And as the clock starts up, that's the end of the first quarter. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the Tioga Pirates 8, the Divide County Maroons 0. We'll step aside, come back after this 1-minute timeout.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
And as we come back live, your Northwest Therapy Services start of the second quarter shows the Tioga Pirates with the lead 8-0. And there's going to be an illegal procedure called against the Tioga Pirates as they jumped before the ball was snapped. Their second penalty, total of 10 penalty yards tonight.
That's the stuff that'll drive Coach Schaefer crazy, the things that can control, not being controlled. 2 false starts here in the first half, and comes big when the yards are hard to come by in this game.
Not only is it homecoming night here tonight, we've got little kids football at halftime, so we're going to try to show a little bit of that during our halftime break. One of those players is my grandson.
And he's wearing a great hat. Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh. 5-yard gain on that last carry by Eric Loveridge.
Randy, you like the Vikings, don't you?
I'm a Vikings fan.
Well,
yeah.
they play in a couple weeks. Are we going to bet a Diet Coke?
Well, we'll have to have a Diet Coke.
All right, we'll bet a Diet Coke in the game. I like it. All right.
11 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Pirates with an 8-0 lead. Odegaard under center. Pitches the ball back. He's got Hunter Davis, and Davis goes in for the touchdown. From 17 yards out, Hunter Davis finds the end zone for his first carry from 17 yards out, and another Tioga Pirate touchdown.
Stiff arm of the century there from the Davis kid, right on the captain for Divide County, Ben Johnson, just threw him down to the ground. And Davis, a big, strong, athletic kid, showing why he's one of the senior leaders on this Pirate football team.
Pirates now hold the lead at 14-0. They'll set up for 2. Odegaard under center, barking out the signals. There's a snap. First man through is number 21, Ethan Loveridge, and Loveridge tacks on 2 more for the Pirates. With 11:15 to go, the Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the Pirates 16, the Divide County Maroons 0. We'll step aside, come back after this 30-second timeout.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back to Pirate Field in Tioga, North Dakota, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Dallas Hansen, and the Pirates with another touchdown on the board out of the hands of Hunter Davis.
Yeah, Tioga definitely being the more aggressive team so far in this half. That last run was kind of a highlight reel for Hunter Davis, just doing a great stiff arm, making a nice move and making his way to the corner of the end zone. But Divide County getting pushed around here a little bit like we were talking about during the break. I'm excited to see if they're going to push back or if they're going to lay down, and hopefully they push back.
Neither team has got a yard through the air tonight.
He touched it. That ball's live.
Well, ball is live, but Stockton Nelson with the good hands able to recover at about the 37-yard line, so that could have been disastrous for the Maroons.
Yeah, Damon Bowling went up to grab that ball and was out of his reach, and he touched it with the tip of his fingers, made the trajectory of the ball kind of go weird, and Stockton Nelson thankfully was there to get the ball for the Maroons. That would have been catastrophic.
As the Maroons now going from left to right on your radial dial, east to west on your geographical dial, 16-0. The Pirates with the lead with 11:10 to go in the first half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report recapping all the team and individual stats at the end of this first half of play as Little Kids Recreation Football entertains the fans here tonight. A lot of fans in store here tonight, as that's a gain of about 4 yards by Stockton Nelson. Neither team with a yard through the air yet.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about it a little bit, you and I, before the game. Definitely Divide County is a very, very heavy run team this year, but I'm kind of surprised Tioga. They've thrown the ball a little bit, but Odegaard's struggling with his rotations tonight, throwing the football. But, yeah, we could see a few passes here in the second half, definitely.
Might have to.
Yeah, Divide County's
open things up a little bit.
They're going to have to here.
I mean, they're playing 6 up.
Yeah.
Or 5 up, and then on the outside there. There's Nelson again with the carry. He's going to be stopped for about a 2-yard gain. Needed 6, got 2. It brings up Third down and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Divide County Maroons. Still giving swim lessons up there in Divide County?
Yeah, we just had Earl Dotson on, who's a Super Bowl champion for the Green Bay Packers, teammate of Reggie White. Yep, so all you got to do to listen to swim lessons is it's on any major platform, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And, Randy, we're going to get you on there, you and David, hopefully next week.
Well,
Harvest has been kicking me in the butt, so hopefully soon.
Here are the Maroons trying to put a man in motion, and they rethink it. It's kind of been something that they're known for, is to do that little stall tactic. Now here's the ball pitched back to Ben Johnson. Good pursuit by the Pirates. Going to drop him for a loss.
Nowhere to go, and Ben Johnson not able to get the outside, which he really likes to do and is able to turn the speed on, but he's kind of waiting for a lane develop, and it just has not been there tonight, and he's had nowhere to go, and that makes it tough sledding for the Maroons.
It's a 4-yard loss for the Divide County Maroons as Ben Johnson, the last 2 carries, has had negative yardage. Maroons set up in punt formation back deep for the Pirates is Casey Odegaard. As he get the punt away, Odegaard's going to have a chance to field it. He drops it, picks it up inside the 20. Now with a head of steam, crosses the 30, past the 40, past the 45, up near the 50 before he's tripped up by Ben Johnson. Good return after initially fumbling the football. Casey Odegaard makes something out of nothing.
He is so explosive and just fun to watch. Anytime he touches the football, exciting things happen.
First down and 10 for the Tioga Pirates, already with a 16-0 lead on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard over the Maroons here in Homecoming 2023. As the Pirates come in from the sidelines, that's Ethan Loveridge bringing the play in from head coach Tim Schaefer and the coaching staff at Tioga. Clock stopped with 8:50 remaining here in the first half. Shotgun formation for Odegaard. There's a snap. Almost went over his head. He tucks it, gets past the line of scrimmage. Going to pick up about 4 yards, but that could have been well over his head, but good hands by Odegaard.
Yeah, really good hands. And if you're Coach Schaefer, you're up 16-0 with 8:30 left here in the second quarter. This could be a killer drive. This could be the drive where you put them away. Divide County's really struggled offensively. They haven't got anything. Maybe, I think, 3 or 4 first downs total in the game. So if you score here, it could be a big, big part of winning this football game.
Jeremiah Schmidt checks in for the Pirates. Odegaard now under center. Hands the ball off to Fosberg. Fosberg's going to be stopped by Stockton Nelson after he picks up 2.
Stockton Nelson able to get his hands on the shifty running back there,
Fosberg.
He's played really well so far, but again, Divide County, the defensive line just getting pushed back. Tioga really showing kind of some meat and potatoes, if you will, just pushing everybody forward and making some holes available.
I've got the Bank of Tioga president up here, Savannah
Divide County alum.
I don't know if she wants me to say something, but I have to wait for the next play here. Here's Odegaard handing the ball off to Fosberg again. Evades the first tackler, doesn't evade the second tackler. He's going to pick up maybe 1 on that last carry.
Randy's going to handle some duties here, and I'll be talking a little bit more, but great job there by Divide County to handle that play well, and it brings up 4th and 4 here. Randy, what do you got?
Well, we have a car that's blocking somebody.
Oh, no. Hope it ain't mine.
I don't know. 4th down, Pirates are going to go for it. 4th down and 2, long 2. Odegaard under center. He hands the ball off to Ethan Loveridge, and Loveridge, quick through the hole, picks up a first down, goes from the 44 all the way down to the 35. A 9-yard gain for Ethan Loveridge, and it keeps the drive going for the Pirates.
Ethan Loveridge going to give Divide County Maroon players nightmares because he's just rambling down everybody's throat here that's wearing white and maroon, but doing a great job finding the hole. They're running a little bit of midline veer, Tioga is themselves, and run the midline right out the center's cheek there and got the first down. But Tioga chewing up some clock here with 6:30 now and controlling the time of possession really well in the second half.
Savannah Hendrickson, the president of the Bank of Tioga. The Bank of Tioga putting on a great feed here on a tailgate party for the fans tonight from both Divide County and Tioga. As Odegaard tucks the ball, he's going to pick up maybe 1 on that last carry, but he must have ran 15 yards to get the 1.
We got a penalty face mask, Divide County.
Oh, going to tack on a few more yards. Let's see what Matt Liebel and Kevin Hovey is going to mark off the yards. Going to be a small one, so it must have been non. What do they call that? You're a former official, right?
Yeah, not an aggressive form, I guess.
Right. 5-yard penalty. It's probably the second penalty against the Maroons. And it'll be 1st down and 5.
Watch out for Hunter Davis down here.
And there is Fosberg dragging 3 Maroons with him as he's close to the 1st down sticks, but he's going to be just a little bit short.
Gavin Nygaard there for Divide County playing defensive tackle, wearing number 72. He's been in a lot of the action tonight, doing a good job wrapping up there and forcing him down. But like you just said, Randy, the running back took him for a little bit of ride there. But it's kind of running back by committee for these Pirates. They're doing a nice job.
They're spreading it out. 2nd down and 1. Clock is running, just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Some of the little Pirates starting to gather.
Ooh.
As Loveridge running over Maroons left and right. He goes for 5 and another 1st down. That's a Prairie Home Furnishings 1st down for Uric Loveridge. He's on a mission tonight, old Uric is.
Such an aggressive runner. He looks like a little mini Austin Eckler out there just plowing over people. And he's not the biggest guy, Randy, but he definitely has one of the biggest hearts out there, just showing why he wants to get some more touches with the football to Coach Schaefer.
Just outside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone, ball sitting at about the 20.3 yard line as Casey Odegaard under center. He's going to hand the ball this time off to Dominic Fosberg, and that time the Maroons saw that one coming.
Yeah, Maverick Wolf and Gavin Nygaard doing a nice job there, getting off the block and filling well to stop the Pirates there. But with 5 minutes left in the game, hopefully they can stop him here and get the football back to maybe make a run here towards the end of the first half.
2nd down and 12 on the 2-yard loss by Fosberg. Fosberg still he's got 26 yards and 9 carries. He's carried the ball the most times for the Pirates. Here's Odegaard looking to throw the ball. He's got Hunter Davis wide open if he can find him. The ball slips out of his hand as Davis comes up with the grab. And here's a penalty flag coming in after the grab. That's about a 12-yard completion.
What a catch. What a catch. What are they going to call her? Is that defensive PR or offensive?
Let's see what they call. My goodness. What a grab.
Offensive.
They're going to call that against the Pirates.
Oh, wow.
As they claim that Hunter Davis interfered and had defensive interference. That'll be a penalty against Tioga, negating a big play.
And one of the best catches we've seen this year, Randy, in 9-man. He kind of tapped it up to himself, came down with the ball again. And Coach Odegaard's wondering what he wants a little explanation here. But Davis showing off his skills here, kind of a ball hawk, if you will, and just trying to come down. That was impressive.
Big penalty. So instead of being about 3rd down and 1, it's going to be 2nd down and a lot.
Yeah, country mile.
Odegaard fumbles it, now scrambling, tucks the ball himself. He's going to get out of bounds, and he goes from the 38 down to the 36, a 2-yard carry by Casey Odegaard on that last carry.
Odegaard fumbling the snap there a little bit, and Cole Artman coming up from that defensive end position, had him wrapped up right away. Odegaard able to get away from him, but was swallowed up quick by a Maroon. But a really, really, really long 3rd down here, Randy.
Well, what do you do now if you're Tim Schaefer, the head coach?
I know what I would do.
You're going to call a timeout.
Timeout and
It'll be St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're listening to Class B, a 9-man football from Pirate Homecoming here in Tioga, North Dakota. It's the Pirates 16, the Divide County Maroons 0. We'll step aside, come back after this 30-second timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
As we come back, we want to thank Flag Family Media, partnering with GameDay Media, Flag Family Media Group out of Fargo, the owners of 1090 AM and 92.7 FM, picking up our audio feed tonight here from Pirate Homecoming 2023. Good game here tonight. Pirates with a 16-0 lead. Odegaard drops back. He's got Jurek Leverage on the fly, and Leverage comes up with the reception inside the 10-yard line, goes from the 36 all the way down to the 9, a 27-yard reception for Mr. Jurek Leverage.
First thing they teach you as a wide receiver is to come back to the football, and that's exactly what he did. Peyton Cosset for Divide County kind of got lost in the mix there, got himself looking at the football up in the air, and the receiver was able to cut inside of him and picked up a fantastic catch. And, Randy, these wide receivers for the Pirates are putting on a show.
They learned it from their baseball coach, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Jurek's good hands. He's got good hands. That's why he plays shortstop. Here is Casey Odegaard. He's going to roll out to the right. He's got some green. Can he get in? Let's see if they can make it in. And he's in. Another 9-yard touchdown run for Casey Odegaard, and the Pirates tack on 6 more at the 3:49 mark of the first half.
So the Pirates doing a great job there, making the most out of nothing. They were third and extremely long. Third and what was it, Randy, 20?
Yeah.
Third and
38 or something. It was at the 38-yard line. It was just offensive pass interference set them back, but they responded quite well.
And they're able to pick up that huge first down, and then they score. So it's just a great job kind of showing a little bit of the maturity level for the Maroons. They're having Tioga right where you want them. Then you give up a big play, and now all of a sudden you look around and you're down 22 with 3 minutes left in the first half.
Odegaard sets up to go for 2, pitches the ball back to Fosberg, goes to the right side. Now here comes a penalty flag. That tackle was made by Peyton Costed, but let's see what the call is. I'm sure it's going to be against the Pirates. It's going to be a holding. They're going to deny it, take the play. So with 3:49 remaining here in the first half, it's all Pirates right now. They're up 22-0 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. We'll step aside, come back after this 1-minute timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
As we come back, the Tioga Pirates' Casey Odegaard from 9 yards out puts another 6 on the board. The 2-point conversion fails. Right now, the Pirates with a 22-0 lead has a squib pick.
Go, Hayden!
Picked up there by Hayden Smithberg. Returned near the 49-yard line. And Pirates coming up with a little ginger step. That is Hunter Davis with a little hitch in his giddy-up.
That is not a good sign if you're a Pirate fan. He's been...
he's a tough kid.
Yeah.
They're going to have to physically take him out of the game. We'll see what happens here.
So with 3:44 here left in the first half, Randy, you're down 22. Say you're Bob Brown right now. Put on the coaching hat. What are you doing?
Well,
start praying?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Bob Brown's got a lot more knowledge about football. He's forgot more about football than I'll ever know.
Same here. He's the man.
Here's a pass attempt. They're going to go deep and just overthrown to Peyton Costed.
Actually, a nice throw by Hannah. She took a lick there from the Davis kid. Davis kid came up on a blitz, and Peyton stood in there and delivered a bomb, just kind of overthrew Costed, and showing signs of life here if you're a Divide County fan.
That was the first pass attempt for the Divide County Maroons, coming at the 3:38 mark of the first half.
This season?
Well, they have historically been a run-heavy offense, all the teams that Bob Brown has coached, I believe.
Yep.
Here is Costed in motion, slippery turf. The turf cuts out his legs. He's going to lose 2.
Yeah, the turf monster getting a little bit of Costed. It's been raining on and off here in Tioga, but just needs to slow down a little bit, make a cut, and try to find the first down markers. They're, like you were saying earlier, Randy, they're doing a little too much east and west stuff. Needs to go north and south.
Bowden Iverson checks in to play defense for the Pirates. He's a freshman for head coach Tim Schaefer and defensive coach Casey Odegaard. A 3rd and 12 situation from the 47-yard line of the Maroon side of the football field.
Another 3rd and long for Divide County.
Yeah. Tailback is Stockton Nelson. They hand it off to him, and he's going to be met there by Hunter Davis for about a half a yard gain. That's his 7th carry.
There's just nowhere to go, Randy. There's just,
yeah.
There's nowhere to go. When they get the ball handed off, the defensive tackles are in the backfield. There's nowhere to go, and Coach Brown is going to send out the punt team with the long 4th down here.
This time they're going to send back Dominic Fosberg to see what he can do on a punt reception here. He's going to step back all the way back to the 20-yard line. There's a foot into it. And Fosberg's going to let it go out of bounds. It'll roll near the out-of-bounds line at about the 23-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 with 2:06 remaining here in the first half. Gives us a chance to thank DA Land LLC. They're established in 2021 and providing quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies to the Tioga area. Also want to thank Surge Aesthetics, locally in Tioga and Hazen. Our purpose is to enhance your natural beauty and give you the confidence that you need. Call Sarah in Tioga at 641-6429 or Corey in Hazen at 870-0529 for your Hazen appointments. 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. And who's that dragging the Maroons with him?
Stockton Nelson was getting drug down from his middle linebacker position. Almost had his hand on the ball there to force a strip, but
I'm going to give that to Ethan Loveridge.
Yep.
Loveridge with an 8-yard gain.
Tioga going no huddle here.
It's his 4th carry of the night. 2nd down and a long 2. Here's the ball handed off again. This time it's to Uric Loveridge. Loveridge is going to be close to the line again. Let's see where they spot the ball. That is a 1st down. So Loveridge, Uric Loveridge with a 3-yard gain and another Prairie Home Furnishings 1st down for the Pirates.
1:28 left here in the first half, and Tioga doing a nice job moving the football. Going to try to put up 6 more.
Clock management.
Yep.
There's a run play for the Pirates. First man through is Ethan Loveridge, and Ethan goes for a hard 4.
Zach Vignes there from his defensive tackle position, the senior for Divide County, doing a nice job getting off the block, tackling Loveridge, which has been tough to do for the Maroons tonight.
2nd down and 6. They get Fosberg out on the right side. Can he hit the end? And he's going to be brought down there by Peyton Costed. He'll be short of the line of gain. He'll pick up about 4 yards on that last carry. But he needs 2 more to keep the drive going.
Nice job getting out of bounds there, making the clock stop here with 56 seconds left. And Tioga, like you said, Randy, they're showing some composure here, trying their best to march down the field here.
22-0, your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. The Pirates leading the Divide County Maroons here at Homecoming 2023. Glad you've joined us on GameDay Media. Find us on Instagram at GameDay Media ND. Subscribe and listen and click and like and do all that stuff you do on YouTube. But that pass was intended for somebody over the middle. We'll say it was intended for Hunter Davis. I don't know if that slipped out of his hands, but kind of went nowhere.
Yeah, that was a weird, I'm not sure if Odegaard kind of misread the play there a little bit and thought a wide receiver is going to go across the middle, but nobody was home, and This is a big fourth down.
Yeah, if Divide County makes a stop here,
Yep.
they get the ball back with under a minute to go in the half inside of Pirate territory. This is a big play here in the first half. Odegaard barking out the signals from under center. There's a snap, broken play, and he's going to be a first down. The way the official on the side there looks like it's going to be a first down. 2-yard gain for Casey Odegaard. They haven't indicated yet. And they do now move the chains, according to the PA announcer, Ryan Harris. 47.8 seconds to go. They're in a hurry-up offense. Hunter Davis split out wide to the left. 3 running backs in the backfield. There's a snap. Davis on a fly. Going down. Here's a Davis. And Davis in and out of his hands. Falls incomplete. That stops the clock with 38.9 seconds to go.
He had that in his hands, and that would have put Tioga in a great spot, but just couldn't come up with it. And
probably a catchable ball.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I noticed he's ever since he made that play and that big catch that was actually offensive pass interference, he's taken off the gloves. So, yeah, no more gloves for the Davis kid, and maybe should throw him back on after that play.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Again, the Bank of Tioga, our halftime sponsor, also sponsoring our tailgate party this evening with locations in Tioga and Crosby. Want to thank Savannah Hendrickson and her crew with the Bank of Tioga. And here comes a penalty. It looks like a face mask penalty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That coming from the referee. They're going to tack on some yards after the play there. There was really no gain on the play, but it's going to be a face mask penalty against the Divide County Maroons. It'll be a 5-yarder for the Maroons. Brings up second down and a long 5. Prince Bernias checks in, brings the play in from the near sideline. 33.8 seconds to go. Will Odegaard air it out, or will they run it out? Because they're going to get the ball at the start of the second half again, right?
Yep.
Here's Odegaard now in shotgun formation, looking to throw the ball over the middle. They set up the screen. Here's Fosberg. Fosberg juggles it, regains it. Is unable to get away from Peyton Costed, but he's going to pick up a first down. It'll be a 7-yard reception for the Tioga Pirates, Dominic Fosberg. That's his first target tonight. Picks up 7. Another Prairie Home Furnishings first down, and with that we have a timeout on the field. Tioga Pirates take a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout with 21.7 seconds to go. We'll step aside, come back after this 30-second break.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
Okay, out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, Pirates with 21.7 seconds to go in the first half. Set up in shotgun formation. They got receivers split out wide to the right, wide to the left. Ethan Loveridge protecting Odegaard as they go over the middle. And this time, Odegaard hits Hunter Davis. They go from the 44 all the way down to the 20-yard line. A 24-yard reception for Hunter Davis, his first reception this evening. And now they clock it. They stop the clock. And with, I don't know if they actually had the ball set, but now they're going to clock it again.
15.
Yeah, they're going to clock it. There. So I don't think they allowed the officials to set the ball. They're in a little bit of a hurry there as Odegaard comes over to head coach Tim Schaefer. With 14 seconds to go, the ball is sitting at the 30-yard line.
And that play before that, before they spiked it, what a nice pass by Odegaard, catching the rhythm there, giving it to Davis. Couldn't have drawn it up much better myself.
He didn't lose any confidence in his fellow senior wide receiver, Hunter Davis. Threw it to him again, and Hunter Davis brought it down. Looking to the end zone. Odegaard goes to the right side, and here comes a penalty. I think that's going to be another. That could be an offensive pass interference again, the way it looked to me. No, it's going to be against Divide County.
Oh, wow, okay. It's going to go against Johnson.
It's going to go against the Maroons. I thought I saw Hunter Davis.
Little chicken wing there, but yeah.
Push off a little bit there, but I'm quite a ways away. The official down there is closer than I am.
Yep.
And made the right call. 9.1 seconds to go as they spot the ball at the 10-yard line inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Clock management. Pirates looking to tack on 6 more here with under 10 seconds to go in the half. Odegaard barking out the signals from shotgun. Steps back, rolls back, steps up in the pocket, takes off with it, and he's going to walk into the end zone from 10 yards out. Casey Odegaard puts another 6 points on the boards for the Pirates. Odegaard brings it to the house.
Nice play there by Odegaard to be able to recognize it was originally a pass play.
Yep.
And then he kind of set back. Divide County dropped everybody, they had everybody covered, did a nice job. And then Odegaard just ran right up the gut of the defense there and scored. And he's shown his athleticism a lot tonight. And he's definitely been playing his tail off.
Pirates set up to go for 2 to try to make it a 30-point game here with this 2-point conversion. Here's the ball over the middle. Is complete to Hunter Davis. And the Pirates tack on 2 more as the half comes to an end. I kind of wonder if there shouldn't be a few seconds left on the clock, but I don't think they're going to make that happen. So with no time on the clock, the Pirates score from 10 yards out. Casey Odegaard runs it in off a broken play, and the 2-point conversion pass from Odegaard to Hunter Davis. And your Tioga Medical Center score at the half. It is the Tioga Pirates 30, the Divide County Maroons 0. We'll step aside, come back after this 3-minute timeout for our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
And as we come back to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, it's been all Tioga here in the first half. They've jumped out to a 30-0 lead at the end of 2 quarters, scoring 8 points in quarter number 1 on the strength of a 16-yard touchdown run by Dominic Fosberg. Casey Odegaard added the 2-point run to make the score 8-0, and that's how it ended at the end of the first quarter. Then the Pirates exploded for 22 points in the second quarter. Hunter Davis on a 17-yard run. Normally a wide receiver got his hands on the ball from 17 out, brought it in from at the 11:15 mark. The 2-point extra point run by Ethan Loveridge made the score 16-0. Then Casey Odegaard scored the last 2 touchdowns of the game for the Pirates, or of the first half, at the 3:49 mark from 9 yards out, run it in to make the score 22-0. That 2-point conversion failed, and then Odegaard, as clock expired at the end of the first half, took it in. What thought was going to be a passing play ended up being a running play as Odegaard went untouched into the end zone from 10 yards out for another 6 points for the Pirates, making the score 28-0. The 2-point pass from Casey Odegaard to Hunter Davis made the score 30-0, and that's how we ended the first half of play. For the Divide County Maroons, they're struggling a bit. All their yards of total offense are on the ground. They've got 47 yards on 18 carries tonight, and unfortunately they've only passed the ball 1 time, intended for Peyton Costed. That fell incomplete. So 47 yards of total offense according to my unofficial books here for the Divide County Maroons in the first half. For the Pirates, they've got 236 yards of total team offense, 178 yards through the air, averaging 5.4 yards per carry. They've got 58 yards of passing reception yards on a 3 of 9 effort for Casey Odegaard. Uric Loveridge with 1 reception for 27, Hunter Davis with 1 for 24, and Dominic Fosberg has 1 reception for a total of 7 yards. Leading the way for the Pirates on the ground game is Uric Loveridge. Loveridge has got 8 carries for 59 yards here this evening in the first half, averaging just under 7.5 yards per carry. Casey Odegaard has got 2 touchdowns. He's carried the ball 7 times for 34 yards. Dominic Fosberg with 10 rushing attempts, got 30 yards on the ground. Ethan Loveridge has got 5 carries for 38 yards tonight, averaging just over 7.5 yards per carry. And Hunter Davis has 1 carry for 17 yards tonight, that being a touchdown the first time he touched the ball here tonight on the ground. With 5:40 remaining in halftime, we'll send it back to our studios. Again, your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It's the Tioga Pirates 30, the Divide County Maroons 0. You've been listening to our Bank of Tioga coach's comments. We'll step aside, come back after this 3-minute timeout.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at howgleninsuranceservices.com.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James. This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga or shop online at acehardware.com.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Here we go. As we come back to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, kind of running the controls here, trying to talk a little bit, but Dallas, great first half by the Tioga Pirates.
Yeah, led by Odegaard, probably one of the best athletes here in the northwest corner of the state. He just did such a phenomenal job, and you've seen him kind of mature right there in that last 2-minute drill and was able to throw it up to Davis. They got a big gain, and then he just ran it right up the gut and scored it himself. But he's just kind of taken over this game, and even defensively he had a couple big tackles.
One of the things that I was really impressed with was the hard running of both the Loveridge brothers, Ethan and Uric Loveridge. For head coach Tim Schaefer and the Tioga Pirates, Ethan Loveridge is a load to bring down.
Yeah, no, he played really well, and we were talking about a little bit during the broadcast, running back by committee and just the Tioga coaching staff making sure everybody's getting touches and nobody's getting tired, and they're really making Divide County tired, though.
Pretty good half for the Tioga Pirates. They got another minute and a half to go. We're going to step aside, take care of a few more commercials, and when we come back, it'll be the start of our Northwest Therapy Services, start of our second half. Back in 1 minute.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
There we go. We're ready.
All righty.
We're cooking with gas right now as the kickoff is picked up by the Tioga Pirates. And it's going to be Hunter Davis putting his head down before he's brought down at about the 46-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Tioga Pirates. First down and 10 for the Pirates. As we're getting refreshed up here with some Diet Cokes.
They say the Tioga has the coldest Diet Cokes in America, Randy.
Do they?
Test it out.
I'm hoping so. Man, I'm dry right now. First down and 10 for the Tioga Pirates as they have the first possession of the second half. They pitch it back to Dominic Fosberg, go with the right side again. He's got a head of steam on him, slows down, lets the defense come up on him, but he's going to pick up 5 on that last carry. 5 on that last carry for Dominic Fosberg. That's Fosberg's 11th carry of the evening. Brings up second down and 5.
Fosberg's been doing that all night and just doing a really nice job finding and creating those lanes to run. And we got a little bit of a fog sitting there. Is that a mist, Randy, or what's going on out there? You see that?
I think it's going to make the football even more slippery.
Yeah. Nice fake.
Oh, not good enough.
Yeah.
As, Ethan Loveridge is still going to fight for yards with a strong rehab knee. He's going to pick up 2 yards. He was hit in the backfield, drugged the Maroons for a 2-yard gain.
Maverick Wolf had him wrapped up and just went along for a little bit of a ride there, but a great job keeping those legs churning. And Tioga now 3rd and short here.
And it could be a short second half as we have the 30-point rule in effect. But, yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of fog or a mist that's
setting
in. Remember that one time they had the Soldier Field have the fog bowl or something like that.
Oh, fumble.
Ball's on the turf. And the Maroons have recovered it. That's a fumble by Casey Odegaard on a broken play. Mishandled the snap. And the Maroons pick up the fumble.
Yeah, Randy, we're just talking about this little miss that's kind of here, and it looks like it affected Odegaard's snap there as he fumbled the snap initially, picked it up, started running again, fumbled again, and then Divide County, I believe it was Stockton Nelson, jumped on top of it. So Divide County showing some life. Proud of these kids not giving up. Down 30 here. Get us a score here and get yourselves back in the ball game.
Good pursuit by the Divide County Maroons, not giving up on the ball. Clock is running with 9:48 to go. I guess it's not running. 9:48 to go.
Oh, no.
And here is Peyton
Fumble!
Costa. That ball's on the turf. And who's going to come up with it? Oh. And the Pirates say they've got it, and they do. So it was the Maroons getting through the line of scrimmage with Peyton Costa, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
And then a good hit from behind, knocked the ball out of his hands, and that is a Divide County turnover, and they turn it right back over to the Pirates.
Just a bad turnover there. Got to control the ball. I understand it's getting a little slippery out there, but if you get the turnover and you get the possession, you gotta control that football and not give it back to Tioga.
First down and 10 as the Pirates hand it off, keep it on the ground. Coming up off the bottom of the pile is Ethan Loveridge. Got the same kind of walk as his brother Urick.
Yeah, he does. Zach Vignes, the one of the seniors for Divide County, doing a nice job fighting through to get him. And Randy, we're talking about this off the air. We were wondering if Divide County was going to come out and try to play hard, and looks like they are.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah, 100%.
Here is Urick Loveridge. Loveridge has got one to beat. He's got wheels. Let's see. He's getting a block, and now he's finally brought down inside the 40. So he goes from the 35 all the way down inside of Maroon territory for another Prairie Home Furnishings first down, and that is a 13 plus 26-yard gain. 20. That's according to my Tioga High School math. I don't know.
It never fails.
Harold Wagaman would be proud. He was a great math teacher. I loved him.
What was his last name?
Harold Wagaman.
That's a great name.
Yeah, an Army vet or a military vet.
Awesome.
And great running there by Dominic Fosberg as he picks up a block. Probably going to pick up another first down on a 10-yard gain for Dominic. So Fosberg is starting to spread things out here. He's got 45 yards now for the Pirates. And another Prairie Home Furnishings first down as they spot the ball at the 26-yard line. First down and 10 for the Pirates, wearing their blue and gold uniforms tonight, blue helmets, here at Homecoming 2023. Again, Odegaard kind of mishandled the snap under center, but he's able to recoup it. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't fumble there, but Odegaard, being a nice athlete, goes ahead and picks it back up and gets a plus yardage. But, yeah, Randy, I think that football is getting a little slippery out there for the athletes. Definitely seeing a lot more fumbles in total here in the first 5 minutes than we saw in all of first half.
Right. Just over 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Pirates up 30-0 here at Homecoming 2023. Odegaard again with the snap. Hands the ball off to Urick Loveridge, and Urick, he's going to be brought down for another long gain as he goes from the 21 down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. So a 13-yard gain this time for Urick Loveridge, and another first down. It's first down and goal inside the red zone. Your Souris Valley Dental Group red zone out of Minot, North Dakota. They spot the ball at the 8.
The offensive line for the Pirates doing another fantastic job creating a huge lane there for Urick.
Odegaard under center again, pitches the ball back to Fosberg. Fosberg's, he's going in. He's not going to get touched, and that's another Tioga touchdown from 8 yards out. Dominic Fosberg with his second touchdown this evening, this time from 8 yards out.
Just doing a good old-fashioned halfback toss as the fireworks are going. Wow, that was a nice one. Fireworks are going off here in Tioga. But Dominic there didn't even get touched. Halfback toss, which is a big part of 9-man football here in North Dakota, but able to walk into the end zone there and Divide County finds themselves down 36 here.
36-0 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Pirates set up to go for two again. Odegaard under center. This time, Hunter Davis sets up in the backfield. Odegaard's going to roll out, try to keep it himself, and he walks in untouched. So with 5:26 remaining, it's the Pirates 38, the Divide County Maroons 0. We'll step aside, come back after this 1 minute timeout.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we start at 5:26 to go in the third quarter, the Pirates tack on 8 more points. They lead 38-0 on the strength of an 8-yard touchdown run by Dominic Fosberg. Ball's picked up there by Peyton Costa. It evades two tacklers before he's finally brought down by Uric Loveridge. Tioga Fire Department is holding a fire prevention breakfast, their first annual community breakfast, on Saturday, October 14th from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., located at the Tioga Ambulance Building at 11 Wheelo Street North in Tioga, North Dakota. They'll take a free will donation for that at the end of Fire Prevention Week. It's the first annual community ambulance and fire prevention breakfast, October 14th. That's a Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Stop down and support a great organization, the Tioga Fire Department here in Tioga, North Dakota. I'm not seeing Ben Johnson with the carry.
Little halfback toss for Ben Johnson there, fighting for a few yards, but Pirates having a nice pursuit there defensively to tackle him up, and took about 3 or 4 of them, but they still did a nice job.
4-yard gain for Ben Johnson. Clock is running with 4:19 remaining. Right now, I think the goal of the Pirates is to keep the goose egg on the board for the Divide County Maroons.
Been a great defensive game for the Pirates.
It has been. Coach Schaefer's got to be well pleased. Here's a pass out intended for Stockton Nelson, and here comes a penalty flag. That'll be pass interference.
Hanish doing a nice job. I mean, throwing the football around here a little bit. I think that's only his, third or fourth attempt there, Randy? But
yeah.
Kosted doing that tight end leak that they usually do and running right up the seam of the football field, and Peyton just overthrowing him a little bit, but they're able to get the pass interference call to move the football.
That's the 4th penalty against the Pirates, but better for the Maroons. That's a first down, sponsored by Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, North Dakota. One of the few first downs that they've had this evening.
Yeah.
They'll take every one of them.
Yeah. They don't ask how, they ask how many.
Right. First down and 10. As the clock continues to run, Hanish hands it off to the first man through. That's Stockton Nelson on the bottom of the pile after about a 4-yard gain.
Stockton doing his best there from that fullback position to pick up 4 yards. And Divide County, again, sticking with that midline veer, and Stockton getting the football there. But Peyton, as the quarterback, maybe needs to work on those reads a little bit better. The defensive end snuck in there to grab Stockton. He could have easily kept it and maybe took it to the outside, but it'll come with time. It'll come with time.
You know, Eriksmoen was the starting quarterback for the Maroons a year ago. Peyton was the backup quarterback, wasn't he, a year ago?
Yep.
Didn't start out as quarterback this season, had him in a different spot, but because of injury, now has assumed the quarterback role again for the Maroons.
Yeah, Connor Artman, which is usually the starter for Divide County, having suffered a concussion about a week ago, I believe, and he is out for tonight. So Peyton took over the reins, and you got to give the kid a little bit of little bit of something there to take over a tough spot, kind of be the general on the field there. And Peyton's had a few injuries himself this year, but he's done a good job. He's hanging in there tough.
3rd down and 6 as the clock continues to run. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Dallas Hansen as the Maroons hand the ball off to Ben Johnson. About a great tackle by Casey Odegaard, keeping Johnson from making a first down. He picks up 2. It'll be 4th down and 2 for the Maroons.
And, Randy, the Divide County Maroons switching it up a little bit rather than going with the no huddle. They're huddling up. So that's a
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, too. Even when I was in high school, we did a no huddle. So this is different.
So what position did you play, Dallas?
Wide receiver.
You were the wide receiver.
Yep.
Good hands, man. Huh?
Yeah, we actually threw the ball that year. It was fun.
Ben Johnson.
Oh!
Holy moly.
What
That's
a
another
lick.
stick by Casey Odegaard on Ben Johnson. He keeps him from gaining the first down. The Pirates will take over. 1st down and 10 on the 3-yard loss by Ben Johnson.
Odegaard just laying the wood there on Ben Johnson. He didn't even get close to the first down marker there. Awesome job by Odegaard.
The ball is sitting at the 50-yard line, and the officials are looking for the Tioga football.
Whoa.
Now it comes in from the sidelines, and the clock continues to run.
Needless to say, that kid that threw it in won't be playing quarterback next year.
1st down and 10 from midfield, right at the 50-yard line. Rest just on top of the Pirate hat here. And I'm not sure
what do we got going on here.
I don't know.
Are they telling them to run the clock? Oh, there's a flag.
There's a penalty flag. It looks like it's a delay of game.
Oh.
That'll be against the Pirates as the delay of game penalty called against Tioga.
So, David, I just got a text from your number one son. Or, it's not David, it's Evan. Evan just texted me.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to talk a little bit about the old school rivalry, Tioga and Divide. So we will after this play.
And Ethan Loveridge picking up 10 of the 15 yards, 11 of the 15 yards.
Yeah, back in the day when we were JV, Divide was 9-man, Tioga was 11, so Divide would play 9-man D and Tioga would play 11-man offense. But, yeah, this rivalry, like we talked about in the pregame, it goes way back. Not much of a rivalry game tonight, though.
38-0 as the clock hits 0 at the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll step aside. You're listening to Class B 9-man football here on GameDay Media, your leading streamer in the Northwest. Back after this 1-minute timeout.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Got a new quarterback here in the 4th quarter. It's Gunnar Molberg taking over the reins as quarterback with the 38-point lead, running clock. Here's Odegaard back in at quarterback, making a liar out of me. As Dominic Fosberg taken out of bounds, but not before he picks up a 10-yard gain and another Prairie Home Furnishings first down.
Divide County making some substitutions as well defensively, getting some underclassmen some more time. But
here comes a whole new crew for the Pirates. Line change. Moberg under center. Gavin Davidson in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball off. Looks like it's going to be Bowden Iverson, I believe, is who's coming off the bottom of the pile. Bowden Iverson with the ball carrier. He's going to pick up 1. And now we have another line change.
What's going on down there?
Odegaard's going 9 for 9. Pirates are changing out 9 for 9. There is a snap. Odegaard's going to take it himself. Odegaard puts his head down, still on his feet, crosses the 40, or crosses the 30 down to the 25-yard line. And he goes from the 35 down to the 25, a 10-yard gain for Casey Odegaard, and another Prairie Home Furnishings first down.
Shades of the University of North Dakota Fighting Sioux, or not Fighting Sioux, Fighting Hawks now, hockey. They're doing another one, Randy.
This almost looks like Linton HMB when
Seriously.
they're at the state tournament. They'd sub 5 for 5.
Yep. Seriously.
Here's Prince Bernius. Prince still on his feet. Still on his feet. Picks up another Prairie Home Furnishings first down as he picks up 12. Everybody getting into the show here tonight.
Here comes another one.
Maybe they're using this as training, run training, getting in shape, huh?
In and out, in and out. Running clock now, Randy.
Yeah. Yes, I think there's a little bit of confusion on the field right now. Tavin Skoliski, number 99, Tanner.
He's a big boy.
He's big. Here is Casey Odegaard. Hunter Davis, excuse me, and Wildcat takes it in for the touchdown with 9:07 remaining. He takes it in from 13 yards out as Davis tacks on 6 more for the Pirates.
Yeah, Divide County just really getting pushed back there, and the Davis kid who's been playing really well tonight, Randy's able to find an edge there, but he's a fantastic player. He's somebody that I think down the way here, if Tioga makes the playoffs, he's going to be able to help them make a push here at the end.
Pirates set up to go for 2. I think they're going to be denied the 2-point conversion, so with 8:27 remaining, it's all Tioga. They're up 44-0 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. We'll step aside, come back after this 1-minute timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. It's another kickoff for the Pirates. They're up 44-0. 8:27 to go in the game. There's the boot. And it's going to be picked up by Ben Johnson. Johnson's going to be slowed down before he's finally brought down just over the 30-yard line. Good pursuit by the Pirates. First guy on the hit for the Pirates is number 13, Jeremiah Schmidt.
Looking down at that coaching staff for the Pirates, Randy, it's kind of cool to see Jace Lallam, former alum here. He was a pretty good quarterback himself, wasn't he?
Started as a quarterback when he was a freshman for head coach Tim Schaefer when they were the Williams County Firestorm.
Yep, they'll co-op.
They teamed up with the Ray Jays and the Tioga Pirates, and they had
made a couple runs.
They had a pretty good few seasons there. As they combined, went to the state tournament finals when Tyler Lallam, Jace's brother, was the quarterback. As Ben Johnson has the first completion for 10 yards for the Divide County Maroons.
Yeah, Hanish slinging the rock around a little bit, finds his buddy Ben Johnson on the nice curl route there.
Actually, it's a 9-yard gain on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down and 1.
Well,
clock continues to run.
Jace's brother, Tyler, he was a heck of a quarterback. And he was a year older than me, but he was fantastic.
Yeah, they made it to the Class B 9-man championship game down at the Alara Center. I had the privilege of calling that game on the radio.
Go Stockton.
Nelson with his biggest gain of the night. He's going to be tackled there by Prince Bernius, but not before he goes from the 43 for a huge gain. A 27-yard gain for Stockton Nelson, his longest carry of the ninth on his 10th carry.
Yeah, I remember that game, and that's Lallem was the quarterback, and Hovey, and
a couple of Purdue's from the Ray area.
Yep.
And just couldn't get past. I think it was Hillsboro that got beat by. Yeah, Hillsboro had a pretty good team that year. 1st down and 10 for the Divide County Maroons. Here's Nelson again, racking up more yards. Picks up about 7.
Talking about a little bit of history here too, Randy. This will be the first time Divide County has ever started in Bob Brown's career 0-4. So a little bit of different territory here, but the first ever happening. Not a stat you want to hear if you're a Maroon fan, but
it's going to be 0-6, isn't it?
Oh, is it going to be 0-6?
I believe it is. I think they're in their 6th game right now.
I don't think they put up too many points either, but a young team here trying to learn quick.
You know, you just hope they don't get discouraged and they keep their head up and they keep playing as Ben Johnson takes the handoff from Hanish. Picks up about less than 1. We'll give him 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Bring up 3rd down.
You know, a lot of great players that I've had a privilege to talk with, whether it's NFL or college or even high school, they always say it's easy to play when you're winning.
Yep.
You find out who really wants to play when you're having a down year. And so Coach Brown and Coach Nelson are going to find out who they're going to have for next year here, who's going to give up and who's going to keep fighting the good fight.
Hanish pitches the ball back to Peyton Costed. Good pursuit by the Pirates as he's drugged down from behind. Who's on that tackle? Looked like Bowden Iverson again on the tackle.
God, Tioga's pursuit tonight has just been fantastic. Coach Odegaard doing a good job. Coach Schaefer just having the kids fill in those gaps, and Divide County's not had anywhere to go, whether it's a halfback toss or midline, just being swallowed up immediately by the boys in blue.
Under 4.5 minutes to play. Divide County with a 4th down and 3. Obviously will go for it. Hanish sets up under center. Costed in motion. Ball's on the turf. And it's going to be a turnover on downs as the Pirates hold on the misplay between the center and the quarterback. That is a 3-yard loss for Hanish, but worse for the Maroons. It gives the ball back over to the Tioga Pirates.
And that's, I mean, if you're going to sum up Divide County's night in one play, that was it. I mean, just a lot of miscues, fumbles, and loss of yards. And, unfortunately, they're going to turn it back over. And Tioga's sending in some of their reserves here. And the homecoming party continues for the Pirates.
Here we go. 1st down and 10. 3.5 minutes to play. And here is a run. Let's see who is on the bottom of the pile there. Diego Garcia. Diego, another one of my baseball players, getting his hands on the ball tonight for his first carry for 8. He's a load to bring down.
Yeah, big kid. Tioga's got a lot of young athletes here. They're going to have a good team next year, too.
Diego. 2nd down and 2. They're going to keep the ball on the ground again. I think they're going to be a little bit short.
We've got an upset brewing south. Number 1, New Salem, struggling with not Mott Region anymore, but that new call-up that Mott Region has. So the number 1 team in the state, New Salem, struggling late, down 6-0. So we could see a new number 1, Randy.
Could be. We'll see how I vote, huh?
Yeah. Throw Westhope in there.
Well, yeah, they're in the top 5 as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Yeah.
The Broad kid's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, he'll have some choices to make in his couple years.
Oh, yeah. Whoa!
Look at this carry.
Look at him!
Quick feet.
Ooh,
brought down from behind. There is a penalty flag that's going to be tacked on top of that.
Horse collar.
That is a horse collar tackle on Bowden Iverson. Iverson goes from the 38 all the way up to the 44 on an 8-yard gain, and then they're going to tack on another
15 here, looks like.
Another 15 yards. So we're going to have our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game as my partner David Peterson going down to the field to grab head coach Tim Schaefer, and our Player of the Game, we're going to name Casey Odegaard as our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Here is Diego Garcia, and that's another first down.
Shades of Mike Allstott. Look at he's got the big roll there, and he's just fumbling and bumbling.
Who's that guy on ESPN? Rumbling and bumbling.
Golly, what's his name?
Chris Berman.
Chris Berman, yeah. Yeah, he's the man. Chris Berman's the man.
First down and 10 just outside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. As we're under a minute to play here with 40 seconds to go. And Gunnar Moberg barking out the signal.
Whoa!
Bowden Iverson's spin move in the backfield, still on his feet, fighting. He's going to pick up about 7 yards for Bowden. He's making the best of the playing time that he's getting.
That might have been the slowest, but yet most efficient spin move I've ever seen. Completely stopped, spun around, but it was a good play. He got 7 yards.
These JV kids don't get to play too much, and they're enjoying their time that they're on the field right now as they come off the field with their heads held high. They take down the Divide County Maroons by a final score of 44-0. Congratulations to the Tioga Pirates and head coach Tim Schaefer as they win their 2023 homecoming game against the Divide County Maroons. We'll step aside, come back after this 3-minute timeout, and we'll have our DNL Paraffin postgame show along with naming our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll try to get those two up here on the headset, do a little discussion with them. Back after this 3-minute timeout.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
And as we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, it was all Tioga tonight here in 2023 homecoming. The Pirates posted 44 points on the board, put a goose egg up on the side for the Divide County Maroons as the defense really played a great game for Tioga tonight, as well as they found the end zone a number of times, including 44 points worth. And in the second half, we've already given you the first half. In the second half, the Pirates scored 14 points to add to their 30 points they had at halftime to win the game 44-0 at the 6:05 mark of the third quarter. An 8-yard touchdown run by Dominic Fosborg, and Casey Odegaard added the 2-point run, making the score 38-0. And then in the fourth quarter, the Pirates got on the board again at the 9-minute mark with 13-yard touchdown run by Hunter Davis. That 2-point conversion failed. And your final score as the clock hits 0-0-0. It's the Tioga Pirates 44, the Divide County Maroons 0. For Divide County, they were held under 100 yards of total offense tonight, according to my unofficial books. They had 9 yards on the in the air tonight. They had 88 yards on the ground tonight. They rushed the ball 28 times, and for those 88 yards, they completed 1 pass out of 2 passing attempts for 9 yards tonight. So the Pirates, with their defense, held the Divide County Maroons to under 100 yards tonight. I can't say I've seen that too often where a team has been held to under 100 yards. For Tioga, they had 378 yards tonight of total offense. 320 of those yards came on the ground and 58 yards through the air. Casey Odegaard was 3 out of 9 for 58 yards tonight. All those in the first half. And on the ground side, on the rushing side, they rushed the ball 47 times for a total of 329 yards. They had 5 penalties for 40 yards, 1 turnover. The Divide County Maroons had 4 penalties for 25 yards of penalty yards, but they had 2 turnovers this evening. Individually, for the Divide County Maroons, they were led in rushing by Stockton Nelson, who had 11 carries tonight for a total of 51 yards, hard-nosed yards for Stockton Nelson. His biggest yard gain of the night came on a 27-yard run, but other than that, they were all pretty tough yards as he knocked out 51 yards on 11 carries tonight. Ben Johnson carried the ball 10 times for 31 yards this evening. For Tioga, nobody hit the century mark, according to my unofficial books, but Uric Loveridge was just 2 yards shy. He had 98 yards on 10 carries this evening. Dominic Fosberg tallied 63 yards for 14 yards tonight, and 53 yards for Ethan Loveridge for a total of on 8 carries this evening tonight. 47 rushes for 320 yards, and as we continue on with our DNL Paraffin postgame show, we've got our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, and we're going to switch cameras here. to allow that to happen. As Casey, we're going to have you step over just a little bit. See, you got a little blood on you, so I'm going to keep away from you. But no, Casey Odegaard, you had a great night tonight offensively. But one of the things that kind of stuck out for Dallas Hansen and myself were the couple of licks you put on defense.
Yeah.
We made a mention that we thought maybe you were in the Divide County huddle. You came up and pursued, and you really put some licks on tonight.
Yeah, it's just reading the play like I've been taught for how many years now, and just taught to put a good tackle on, and that comes with hitting hard.
And so you really didn't need to throw the ball tonight. I mean, you had a couple of receptions, but your ground game was exceptional tonight. I thought your front line opened up the Red Red Sea that was split there. I mean, you guys had a lot of. I mean, Ethan Loveridge, he dragged Maroons with him all night long. Uric Loveridge, he was dragging Maroons with him. But boy, your front line did a great job tonight.
Yeah, they whooped butt tonight. They've been in the gym all summer long working out, and a lot of the props goes to them, and all the rushing yards we got could not be possible without them.
So that gets you to a record of 2-4 on the season. Who do you got next week?
We go to Central McLean.
And that should be a pretty competitive ball game as well. And what do you know about Central McLean?
They're a playoff team already, so they've lost twice. They're very beatable in our eyes.
Yeah.
Just got to go down there, get off the bus, and play a football game.
Well, congratulations, Casey. You've been named our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game in your homecoming senior season. That's a pretty great honor. You had a great game tonight.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Casey Odegaard, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. And when we step aside, we'll come back with more of our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this 30-second timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Come back to our Game Day Media postgame show. We're going to move Tim over just a little bit. And Tim, congratulations. Nice team win tonight here at Homecoming 2023.
Yeah, thanks. The kids really played well together as a team, and we needed that tonight.
I thought your defense played exceptional tonight. You posted up a goose egg for the Divide County Maroons, and according to my unofficial records, you held Divide County under 100 yards of total offense tonight.
Yeah, the kids played well, and we talked about that all week, how we had to control the line of scrimmage, tackle well, and make sure they don't get those big plays, and we did that tonight.
Yeah, and I thought your rushing game, your front line, and you talked about it in our pregame show, whoever controls the line of scrimmage, you thought both teams had to do that. Obviously, you did a little bit better job tonight of that than the Divide County Maroons, but boy, they opened up holes for your skill players.
Yeah, the guys up front, we talked about that all week. If we can do what we did against TGU, Divide County, we're going to be just fine, and they did that tonight.
And our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Casey Odegaard, says you go to Central McLean next week down in Underwood, correct? Or is that in Turtle Lake?
I believe it's in Underwood. Yep, we go down to see them.
And so what do you know about Central McLean?
They got a lot of seniors out. They're quick and athletic, and they do play aggressive, so we got to be ready for that.
Well, best of luck as you prepare this week for Central McLean, and best of luck to the Pirates from here on out, Coach.
Thanks, Randy.
You've been listening to head coach Tim Schaefer of the Tioga Pirates, victorious Tioga Pirates here on 2023 Homecoming. We'll step aside. We'll finish it up on our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this 1-minute timeout.
Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back live here on our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got Dallas Hansen on our postgame show. And Dallas, not so good for the Divide County Maroons tonight against the Tioga Pirates, but you got to tip your hat to the Pirates tonight. They played a pretty good game.
Yeah, and just listening to Coach Schaefer and Odegaard, the great player there, and they both kind of had the same mantra. You know, we're coming here to work hard. Sounded like a really good week of practice for him, and defensively, I think that's what led him. Yeah, Odegaard made some plays. Yeah, the Davis kid made some catches, but defensively, they just played lights out, and that was awesome to watch.
Want to thank you, Dallas, for coming down from Crosby and putting on the headset and helping us out here this evening. Always a privilege to work alongside you. Next week, we have another busy week. This ends our week here tonight with the Pirates taking down the Divide County Maroons and Homecoming. But next week, we are in Tioga on Tuesday night as the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers take on the Tioga Lady Pirates in District 16 volleyball. Then we head over to Ray on Thursday as the Stanley Blue Jays are going to be over in Ray to take on the Ray Jays in another District 16 matchup. And we hope we're able to broadcast the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws versus the Kenmare Bowbells Burke Central Honkers next Friday evening in Powers Lake, North Dakota. On behalf of my broadcast crew tonight, my board ops is Eli Clark. My cameraman is James Myers. On behalf of Dallas Hansen, thank you, Dallas. My name's Randy Peterson. Until next week, have a great weekend, guys. Good night.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Flag Family Media.